In the chilly winter of 1692, the small Puritan village of Salem, Massachusetts, lay blanketed in snow and fear. Candles flickered inside wooden houses as whispers of something evil spread like wildfire. It began so quietly. Two young girls, Betty Paris and Abigail Williams, convulsing, crying out, claiming unseen hands pinched and scratched them. The town's minister, Samuel Paris, was horrified. Was the devil himself loose in Salem? Within days, other girls followed. They screamed, they fell into trances, they pointed trembling fingers. Villagers huddled near fireplaces at night, terrified of their own neighbors. Rumors twisted like smoke. Black cats seen near doorsteps, ghostly figures in the woods, women muttering strange words. The Puritan mind, already burdened by fear of sin, saw proof of witchcraft everywhere. By March 1692, the accusations had begun. Sarah Good, Sarah Osborne, and Tituba, an enslaved woman from Barbados, were the first named. Under brutal questioning, Tituba confessed to speaking with the devil. But her confession was what the magistrates wanted, proof that an invisible war raged in their holy town. Suddenly, fear had a name. Salem erupted. Neighbors turned on neighbors. Long-buried grudges surfaced under the convenient mask of righteousness. Old land disputes, jealousy, unpaid debts, everything now hid behind one terrible accusation. She's a witch. The village meeting house turned into a courtroom. Cold wooden benches groaned under the weight of anxious townspeople. Magistrates Jonathan Corwin and John Hathorne presided, while the accused stood trembling. Spectral evidence, dreams, visions, invisible spirits, was accepted as proof. Girls cried that they saw ghosts in the rafters, spirits flying toward the accused. Each scream sealed another fate. Bridget Bishop, known for her red cloak and outspoken manner, was the first to hang. Her only crime being different. As she stood on Gallows Hill in June 1692, the rope tightened around her neck and Salem cheered. The fear had become bloodthirsty justice. By midsummer, the hysteria consumed everything. Reverend Cotton Mather, a respected Boston minister, urged caution, but also warned that witchcraft was real. His words gave both sides ammunition. Meanwhile, jails overflowed. Men, women, even children chained together, shivering through damp nights. Pregnant women were interrogated. Old widows starved behind bars. Giles Corey, an elderly farmer, refused to plead. The court ordered him pressed to death with heavy stones. Each time he was asked to confess, he rasped, "More weight." His defiance broke the town's soul. Yet the trials continued. At the height of the madness, 200 people were accused. 19 hanged, 1 pressed to death, and others left to rot in prison. The very faith meant to save Salem had devoured it. Ministers debated whether the devil could impersonate the innocent. Judges prayed for guidance, yet signed death warrants with steady hands. By October 1692, doubts crept in. Governor Phipps, alarmed by the chaos, forbade further arrests. When his own wife was accused, he finally saw the horror for what it was. The special court was dissolved, and in its place came silence, a silence heavier than any sermon. Months later, the jailed were released, their lives in ruins. No apology could restore what was lost. Families of the executed carried shame for generations. Salem tried to forget, but the name would forever echo with guilt. Yet beneath the tragedy lies a deeper truth. Salem was not possessed by witches, but by fear. Fear of the unknown, of change, of women who dared to speak, of anything beyond rigid belief. It was a perfect storm of religion, politics, and paranoia. Historians later uncovered how social tension, disease, and even mold-infected rye might have caused hallucinations and hysteria. But no explanation can erase the image of innocent lives, destroyed by a single lie repeated often enough to sound like truth. The Salem Witch Trials remain one of America's darkest mirrors, a reminder that when fear rules reason, justice becomes its victim. Today, the town of Salem is peaceful, its cobblestone streets lined with museums and candlelit tours. Visitors wander through the old cemetery, reading names like Bridget Bishop and Rebecca Nurse etched in stone. The air feels heavy, as if the past still lingers in the mist that rolls off the harbor. Every October, thousands arrive to remember, or to forget. They buy charms and souvenirs, walk past the witch house where Judge Corwin once lived, and gaze toward Gallows Hill, now a quiet park. The world has changed, yet the warning remains. Truth is fragile, and fear can still burn brighter than reason. The Salem Witch Trials are not just a story of the past. They are a lesson written in blood about how societies collapse when suspicion replaces empathy, when difference becomes danger, and when belief outweighs evidence. So next time someone tells you a tale of witches and ghosts, remember Salem and the real ghosts born from human cruelty, because the true curse of Salem is not witchcraft, it's forgetting what hysteria can do to ordinary people. And if you want more untold, stories that reveal the hidden truths of history, hit that subscribe button and join us as we uncover the mysteries the world tried to bury.